you create a curriculum from a recipe book. You ever see the Jewish kosher cookbooks? They're like 1,000 pages. I'm sure some of you use it in the kitchens. You know those kosher cookbooks? Every type of recipe. So you bring it into the yeshivas or to the Beis Yaakovs and you say, we're going to learn recipe books. And they learn recipes. And a whole day you read recipes. Okay? You want to make this, you put in this. But if you want to make this, then you put in this. That you put in this. Only if you want this. But if you want this, then you put in this. Amalei, what happens if you don't have baking powder? If you don't have baking powder, then you put in salt. What happens if you don't have salt? You put in oil. What happens if you don't have oil, olive oil? You put in this salt. Well, then you put coconut oil. And what if you don't have milk? You put in almond milk. And what if you want it healthy? But if you want to die, but if you want to have it healthy, then you take out the salt, you take out the sugar, you take out the oil, you take out the eggs, and instead you put in maple syrup or kale, whatever. And then you have commentaries in the back. In the back, there's like 600 pages of commentary, and they explain the different definitions of the different recipes. And now some boys actually are so brilliant, they mastered the whole cookbook from beginning to end, Baal Peh. They know mamish every recipe. And then you turn to one of the boys and you say, did you ever taste any of these foods? He says, no, we don't do that. We just talk about recipes. That's what we do. We know how to talk about recipes. We have every recipe in the world. Did you ever taste the food? Who has to taste the food? We do recipes. How long can you talk about recipes without tasting it? Without experiencing it? How long can you talk about recipes? So the Alter Rebbe got up and he said, Tamuru ki teva vaya versucht wird sein, as der Eibishter is good. That's already a different b'china. Tamuru. And once you taste it, it's not about convincing, persuasion, this argument, that argument. Fine. I'll win the argument, I'll lose the argument. It's a different inyan. Tamuru ki teva sham. Tamuru.